Right. Oh, welcome everybody that is joining. I'm going to start the scene and here we go. Now, which map to do? I've got loads, I've got some on the go. I was doing this port town at one point, so I think we'll jump back into this and have a look at what we've got. Now, to be clear, I wasn't going to do a live stream tonight, but I'm doing one because I'm waiting for batteries to charge, at which point I can switch batteries and get back to work. Now, this was a large map that I was building up. We've got a main enter point here and enter point there. We also have a few, don't think there's actually any other enter points to this. No, there isn't. So it all comes down to a bit of planning and getting as many trains in as possible. As you can see, I do have quite a lot of trains in. Some of them do need a bit of work because they are like semi-built up, but the entire system is pretty much automated. Well, in fact, the entire system is automated and doesn't require any input to me at all. So what we've got is we've got two tracks here, so these all deal with the top half, this deals with the bottom half, as well as through lines. As you can see, we do have trains that are the crossover, so they do create a few issues along the way. I have a massive yard here. That's not got anything because it's got nothing to go to. We've got the BRBA yard and then into the Northern Container Terminal down here, which we can work at probably connecting today, as well as this two terminals down here. We will keep getting notifications that stuff is stopped at red signals. That's just one of them things as trains move about. It is quite annoying though. And we need to get 120 to get the next star, which means, well, getting more trains in basically. So we can deal with that. The problem is it's 30 yellow green trains. This map doesn't really do them, but we can have a look and we can give it a go. But for now, we need to work at getting this connected. So we do have some of these. I think we can unlock all of them. Might as well unlock these. We'll get these connected up first and then we'll worry about the rest. So we'll do a 90 track. So this, I want to have it so, can I actually get to it? Oh, hang on, that changes things. Bear with me. I don't want to run all the way back. What I want to do is this one. See, that has to turn 90 degrees like that. We can do that, I think. And then that one out there, up to there. So which way's which here? So this is the incoming line. So this line will obviously have to go over to everything. I don't really think that that's going to be much of a problem, to be honest. And then we need a way for it to come round and out over there. The returns, there's two ways we can do this. We can have it so it comes down like so. Alright, won't let me put a point on there. So I think if we do that as one line, then that can be deleted. And have that as the second line. What's the problem down here? Oh, things are just slow because certain things are reversing for some reason. Who knows? It probably needs a bit of work in the future to be reconstructed. So next up is switching all of these to automated signals. I am going to connect the outer yard of this just in case stuff needs to come across. The problem with that is that yard leaves there and this is there. This isn't a problem, we can connect that up. What we'll do is we'll connect two of them up, then stuff really needs to cross, it can. And then do that like that. So then we need to place don't want that. They've changed some of the symbols. Relay sensor. We need the departure. On all of these. And then we need to add some extra. I'm not going to actually add an extra signal in. I'm going to put one there. So this, if we come out of build mode, I think it is. So that controls that signal, and that's the way out from there. We do need to put signals in here to control this flow. And then that's all that flow completed and working. So what we need to have here is a routing sensor about there, and one there, and then that will be a arrival, and that'll be an arrival there as well. No, it won't, it'll be the one before. Right, so then this controls that station and is controlled by that one. Now to set the station. There we go. This, let's configure all trains. To there. If it says that. So that will now ignore that command if there is trains already there. So this then arrival signal is that one for that one. That one is there and the route is to there. All others, unless it's there and then it goes to there, I think. Is that how it's done? At a station there is that signal. I think that's set up right. It has been a while. This is the same. There. Add a station. That station to there. I think there. Add stations by clicking on the station signs. Now we want all others. That one is that station. Yes, that's now set up. This isn't set up, so that's all others. And that one is all others. Barber's Yard is that one. I think that's worked it correctly. Not too sure. This relay sensor is for that one, but it actually doesn't need. It needs to be a. It needs to be a routing sensor. Then we do actually need a signal there. With a routing and arrival, because you can't have them on the same block. So this narrows off the opportunities to get down here, but we will manage it one way or another. The wood terminal is going to be a bit tight, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. So this is all trains at the moment go to there, simple as. This is that signal for that station. This is all other trains go to there. To which then that needs a relay, because that is always going to be to there, because then that's our inward bound there. So that's that done. So essentially we can see, I've got lots of green trains, but I don't particularly have, if you look at the station planning, if we could make that just a little bit bigger, it would be nice. I do have a little bit of room in platform 1, but platform 1 is an out. Platform 2 brings them in for this area, and 3 and 4 are the other direction through trains. But as you can see, some of these are reversing for God knows what reasons. That makes it a bit slower. So we do need to go through things and just make sure that stuff A isn't reversing, and thus can actually turn round. But for now, we can have a look at freights. How do we do this now? Oh yeah. So we're looking for places for the BA yard, Northern Container Terminal, and that's either Northern. So there's nothing in there. They're all my offered contracts. We can reset these by just saying no to all of them. There we go. And then wait for new contracts to arrive. So we've got stuff like this one here. which comes in Valley Avenue 1 passing, goes through Harbour Station 1. So Valley Ave, Harbour Station, passing, then heads off to the Northern Yard B, but then because it can't turn round, because of the way it comes in, it gets stuck. So what needs to actually happen here is either trains need to come in this way and go round, or trains need to go out and come round. So we can sort that with a bit of clever work here. So if we add an extra line on there, coming down like that, as an auto signalling, that is an arrival signal. But if we put a routing sensor, is it a routing sensor? No, it won't be. It'll be a relay, I think. Oh, that signal to there. No, it's not. It will be. Can we put it in the arrival? Platforms not to stop at, platforms to pass through. Go to there, that one. So, yeah, it does need to be a routing sensor. You control that and go to there. All others. I think. Why have these all thrown errors now? Well, you can connect to the signal. Oh. Copy to all, because all of them are the same. What I think it actually needs, to simplify it really, is up there, down and round, and then that to be deleted, that down to there, and then signal there, and that to be moved to there, get rid of the relay, so then the routing signal is actually controlling that signal. You go to there if you're there. All other trains go there. And then from there we want to put a relay and a relay and a relay, because there's no other options from here to where to go. So then that one does that signal and goes to there. That one does that signal and goes to there. That one does that signal and goes to there. That one does that signal and goes to there. Right. Now we downgrade all of them freak this out. All trains go to there. And copy that across. I'm gonna have to pause it for a minute. Yeah, all train. Reset, right. All trains, unfinished, go to there. That's now worked, right? This routing signal, you want all others, and this signal needs to be for that yard, or that yard only. So now trains should come out of here forward, come round here, go round, and then be facing the right way, which will speed them up. In theory. Gravel and sand terminal, where's that? That's down here. I think the easiest solution to this will be to put a dispatcher's office there and one there. Why that's being done, or why we get trains for there, see, they're reversing out of here as well, and that's got auto reverse switched on. Like, why are you reversing? The chaos going on down here. So that one stopped because of that one. So some of it is just the amount of trains, then some of it is just the way the infrastructure is set up is crap. But while that's doing that, we can, because we have the money, we can build down here. What's that? Unlocked by shunting track technology. Well, what? System upgrades. They added stuff to this. Yes, they have. That's disabled on this. That's disabled. Custom contractors, no? That makes things a little bit easier. But, oh, sorry. I forgot the mic was there. So, what's going on down here? Why have we got so many trains stopped? Because you're once again reversing. You go to terminal 1A. Where do you go? Pennsylvania Terminal B. Oh, you go there. So why aren't you turning trains round? Oh, I don't get it. Because there's like no way to turn them to actually bloody stupid thing. Anyway, right. I think a wise idea will be to come off here. To come down there. Buy all of them. That's nice and simple. And I think the ones on here link up to there. Yeah, there's going to be a slight backlog as stuff comes in and out of there, but that's sort of like the easiest solution to that. An auto signal in there, one there. I can't get one on the out of that. Which is a shame, but won't matter too much. So that is a departure sensor, isn't it? Yeah. Departure. Relay. Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. That won't work because I need to be able to have a signal there, just as I've got to have one there. Move that up because I need to have a arrival in both of them. So that's quite simple. You all route to there, all of us. Job's a good one, copy. You're the arrival signal for there. Job's a good one. You do that signal to there. Job's a good one. You do that signal and you're in charge of the arrivals for that. You control your end signal and go to there and copy that across. So there's no other way to really improve this. It's a bit of a pain. Because this is it, this is going to be going really slow. Because the control unit isn't at the front. So there's not much I can realistically do. Oh, these have a contract. Yeah, we can do that. So we're checking the route that it's going to be taking, and we're not happy with that route because that signal is allowing it out there. But for now we'll let that slide, and we'll just reconfigure these. There we go. I don't think I ever configured them. There we go. So then we need freight office there, freight office there. Oh well, this is a mess, isn't it? See, that's not turned round either. None of these are turning round. Has the auto reverse broke? Because nothing seems to be turning round when it's done. Looks like it might be broke. Because it did at one point turn around, because like if you've got a train there, well, it can't turn round, can it? How annoying. Right, well, on that basis, we'll look at another map then. We've got the East Coast South. And just have a quick look at the workshop. Just make sure there's nothing else new in here. Peterborough. Endless maps. Can we search UK? We can. We'll have a look at that one. Rid of UK and put England. See if there's any others here. Northwest. Let's have a look what we've got there now. So maps, it should have put them in already. Endless. Yep, there we go. Northwest. Let's have a look at this one. New game. No, we'll start from scratch. We'll start from scratch. So we have Preston. Preston Docks. Liverpool, St Helens, Warrington, Crewe, Huddersfield, Leeds, Burnley, Manchester, but it's only got 8 platforms, Wigan, Carlisle. Oh yeah, we start at Blackpool North. So I think first protocol is to get this double tracked. But we need to unlock some upgrades first. Auto blocks, use auto blocks in congestion, in constructions. Auto blocks are already present on the map. So yes, the auto accept trains, automatic routing. That's not. Oh, it's required. Auto reverse trains, manual signal, signaling safety, which that unlocks with the interface. Manual signal leads to switch not correctly. Okay, platform adjustments. So we've got quite a bit. So first of all, we need to get some points. So that'll be our first protocol. Preston, these, so we got 2 through platforms at Preston, and the others are dead enders. Do you know what? Hang on. New game. Let's just unlock everything. And then we can do what we want, basically. So let's start off with getting this track doubled all the way to there. We do need to do a bit of upgrading. What's the upgrade button? I forgot. No, that's put it in the bin. See, oh, I press X. Oh, they must have added a track typing. Yeah, I'm going to put auto signals in a second. I think we'll just pause the game for a minute. So the only other place down here, Blackpool Central. I'm not too sure if that serves it, so we might just do a line that runs down. So 2 lines off from there. Just to complete this. There we go. I don't know how busy this is going to be. We'll do it like that for now. We need to buy them, put that in. Then we need to move that to there. There we go. So that one, put one there, put one in the middle. Might add more signals in future. Need to put the crossover lines on that. Put one there. Right, so that is essentially all that done. We just need to add in that there, that there, and the same up there. Right, then we want departure sensors on all of this. Right, then we need to put in the arrivals. So that'll be one there, even though it can't go anywhere else. One there, and one there, and one there for now. Relays, need one there and one on that one. One there. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That can be a relay down there. That needs to be an arrival. That's too close. Needs to be a relay. Relay there. Arrival. Relay there. That arrival needs moving. Relay. 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 Technically that needs to be an arrival. But what we'll do is we'll do a route. Relay, 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 and again technically that needs to be an arrival, but it isn't that important. So then we can set these up so that one is all trains go in that direction, and that one is copied to there. You control that signal and go to there. You control that signal and go to there. You control that signal and control that. Oh yeah, you can't get across yet, can you? So that's gonna mess things up when I do this. We go to there, all trains, whether finished or not. Copy that across. Right, that's not broken anything else, so that's that one done. this one, you're an arrival, you do that one and you do there. You do that one and go to there. We'll follow that line out in a second. You do that one into there. You do that one, all trains. You do that one, all trains. I'm going to have to do these ones by hand because not everything is reachable. Right, relay you to there. Right, you do there to there. You do there to there. Probably going to be a signal in there at some point. You do there to there. You do there to there. And you do there to there. So that is that section complete. We just need to do this arrival here. So you do that one. You do that one. You do that. Departure sensors. So there for Blackpool North. There for Blackpool Central. And then that one for all of the routes. Copy to both. Yeah, you're gonna have a bitch fit because you can't actually do that. Do that there. Right, and that one does there. This routing signal. God, right. That one, hang on. That direction for there and there. And that direction for there only. And then that's nice and simple. Moving up the line. That one to there. That one to there. You arrival. Control that signal for there. Departures. You do that station, and that station. And you do that station. That way for that station, and that station. And you can't get the other way, so that's fine, we can leave that. You there. You do arrival for there. You do there. And I forgot to put one in. You do there. Departures. There for all of us. Go, and there for everything as well. So I do have to start this first train off because it's already past the point. So there we go. Blackburn. We don't have a Blackburn. Wants to go up there. Blackpool North, So, hang on. So the train wants to go up there to come back round on itself to go to there. It's got to go through pissing Preston to get there. Bugger off. What's the matter with you? No, currently unlocked. We'll have that one then. An awkward thing. This is rail route. That's what this is. And I think the next easiest route to do is the Lancaster to Preston there, which is like just putting straight lines in. All the way down the map to its exit point there. We will have it so it can do that and that, and we will have to have, no we won't, because I've got a crossover just up the road there. We need to buy that one. We'll put them on like so, because at some point we will be able to go up there and round there and go that way. So we do then need to upgrade the upgrading system has got a bit more fidgety now. I don't like the upgrade system. I don't think it's as good as it used to be. Right, next up, as usual now, some signals. There we go. Have we got any more trains? Blackpool North, Kirkham, Blackpool North. So that wants to turn round there. Well, that's not happening, is it? Have I missed something there? Yes, I have. So how did the first train get through there? No idea. Right, so then through here we're going to need signals. Do it like that for now. Right, departures. There we go. That's the departures. Routing set relay sensors are quite easy on this one. Because it is just a straight line. Arrival on that one. We will have to swap when we open up the third platforms. We'll have to swap for arrivals. But for now, for the ease of things, we don't need to. So this one, all trains to there. All trains to there. All trains to there, because there's nothing else programmed in yet for them. Right. You to there. You deal with Preston. You to there. You to to there. It's the only direction trains are going to be going. You to there. You to there. Until things get more complicated, at the moment it's a very simple process of setting stuff up. Because obviously these platforms are, well, they're one way at the moment. They don't really need anything else. Same with all of them. Technically 3 and 4 don't actually need one. And actually, in true fact, actually at the moment we will get rid of 3 and 4s. Because we don't need it. And then we can get the new depots there. There we go. Right, we've got another one down here. Go for it. Yeah, not interested. As long as it doesn't become too congested, not that bothered by it. So you'll go in Blackpool North. I do want to change that slightly, actually. When you go to back to Blackfoot, there you won't be going into 2. Same there, actually. That needs to be 2, and that needs to be 2. Blackpool North, oh no, that needs to be 1. That needs to be 2. Don't know why. Oh, because, oh. Oh, you ain't going all the way to Preston. Just get rid of the contract. I only want things that are going all the way. Where are you going? You're only going as far as Carlisle. Hang on, no you're not. You're going far as not interested. We'll get this one off the map. Right, well that needs fixing, hang on. I've broken things, hang on. I've broken things. Ah, are you? Yeah, I've really broken things, bear with me. Yeah, that's fine, because you finish at Preston, yeah? Whatever. Where's all these white trains coming from? I don't get what is going on here. There's another one. No, where are you going now? Why are you trying to go to Preston? Bloody Another one now! You're just that! Yeah, whatever. Stupid. Pissing things. Piss off my map. You're breaking everything. Where are you trying to go? I'll fire you down there. Blackpool North 2. You've just come from there. Yes, fine. Finish in Preston. And now you're bloody reversing. Where are you going? For the love of God. They're coming in white. I want to double check this to make sure they're not coming in white. They're just messing the entire thing up. Get out of here. Or is it a load of contracts I've declined? Right. Next one's coming in now. Jesus. But hey, it's a colour, right. Right. And I've got a few up here, right. All the way to Preston. But we can't do that one. Preston, Blackpool Central, we can't do that one. Can't do that one. Not doing that one. Not doing that one. Not doing that one. Can't do that one at the moment. 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 Because there is no way down for me to get down here yet. What we got here? Blackpool North, no. Preston, yes, we can do that one. Can't do that one. Blackpool North. Yes, we can do that one. We can do that one. We can't do that one yet. Right. That arrival sensor needs deleting. Should have changed the timings there slightly. Never mind. Why are you white? Oh, right, hang on. It's all trains. Finished. Get rid of finished off the gender. That's why it's doing it. Right. That should get rid of the finished trains. Right, so this one, need to move it there. Get away with that. Right. We got anything up here yet? No. Carlisle, Blackpool Central, Preston. No. Carlisle, Blackpool Central, Blackpool North. No. Carlisle, Crew Yard, Leeds. No. No. What stuff up here? Hang on. Preston. No, we can't do that. Can't do that. Not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that. Liverpool, not even on the map yet. Blackpool North, Lancaster, Blackpool North, no. Because I haven't got that in yet. Jesus Christ. It's hard work. Right. Oh, you can't finish there. Turn round, right. Preston, Blackpool Central. No. 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 Preston, Blackpool Central, Blackpool North. No, we can't do any of that yet. Right, so I need to put the loop track in here. So then we can start doing some other stuff. Now we've got plenty of room here. We can't go through the wall. So the easiest solution really is to go from there. Like so. I'm going to pause it because this is so going to break the game. Right. Right, so then you can be moved to there for now. Because you now need to be a router. You need a relay. You need a relay. You need a relay. Right. So this one is now broken. So that way goes to Preston. That way is all other services. You go to there. You go to there. You go to there. You go to there. Right. Routing. You go to Preston. You go to all others. Right, so now we'll be able to put some Blackpool Central stuff in. Right, okay. No, not interested. Not interested in trains turning round halfway through the route. Preston, Blackpool Central, Blackpool North. Can't do that yet. Not in, even in Preston to Blackpool Central. We can do that. You come in on 8. Don't. Why? Four. You're obsessed with going to there. We're gonna have to do it like that then. But why? Why won't you use that track? Right, we'll put that in for now. I imagine it's going to be a routing problem here. It'll route it the way I want it to route it. It's just being a pain in the arse. Right, what we got here? No. 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 Crew? No. Blackpool North. We can do that. No. Yeah, you see, so that is being sent that way. It's just being awkward. Blackpool North, Blackpool Central. Yeah, it's all good telling me there's red systems that can be upgraded, but it's all unlocked anyway. Stupid game. No. Where's the delay? No. 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 Don't send finished trains off to there. Preston, no. No. Yeah, we can do that. It's like this section of line doesn't exist. Yeah, that's fine. Nope. 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 No. You see, if they go to them and turn round, they're just causing chaos. Carlisle, Blackpool Central, Preston. Technically we can do that. Right. Apart from, this is the wrong platform. And that needs to be 2. And that can be 2. Then that needs to be 1. That needs to be 1. And then that needs to be 7. Right. Why? So that needs to be fixed. I didn't read that. 1. One. You stupid thing. Now, why does it have a problem? 2. 1, 1. 2. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look out for that one popping its head up. Fucking stupid thing. Nope. Nope. This line obviously doesn't bleed in work. Nope. 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 Why are you reversing? You know what? I'm gonna swap that out just for a relay because we're all going the same place. Just gonna sort this one out and then we'll. No doubt now it's gonna reverse. Control unit not at the front. So we'd have to make a shunt yard there to make it so that would go in and turn round. Let me modify this. Right, it has accepted that route. Good. Right, well we can deal with that in another stream because I think I will be expanding this out because we do have quite a lot of places that we can go and work on. So until next time, thank you so much for watching, and this has been Railroute, available on Steam, and we'll see you next time.